Hello everyone, welcome to trainingall.com. So this is a session which takes you around for Android application development. So before getting started, what is this Android application development? So developing an applications for Android operating system. So where do we use this Android operating system? Android is first of all it is an operating system that has been used in many wide areas. So example, in many smartphones. So now many people use the smartphones. Every kids even have the smartphone. So let's get through the session and see what is this Android, what are the layers of Android, what are the things that needed to develop an application, what is this IDE, SDK, NDK, and all the stuffs we are going to get through this session. Yeah, let's get started with the introduction slides. So before proceeding any further, we have a small prerequisition working knowledge in Java programming language. So what is this Java? Let's see what is this Java. Oh god, I got an error. Java. So writing a program like this. So we have a main method, public static void main. And we have a class in lang package called system. Well, I'm gonna save this on my D drive. Say let us take it to here. So the class name and the file name should be the same. So I'm going to use this hello world.java. Yeah, I finally saved it. So now I'm navigating to that path. It's on E drive, Android. It's not here. So where it is? Yep. Android session. So here I have it to compile it. So I'm going to use this one. Oops, it's not mentioned. So since I'm using JRE, so I should paste it in some other directory. So I'm navigating back to the C drive, program file 686 Java JDK bin. So yeah, here it gets compiled. So and I got an error, public class. So this is an error. See, I have named it as hello Java, but I'm named it as hello world. So I should change the class thing. So let me change to hello world. Oops, it's not really changed. Okay, cool, then let me change it to basically class name as well as the file name should be the same. So yep, let me compile it again. Hello Java. Okay, I'm getting another error. So this is the basic knowledge which you need which you want while working with Java. Hello, Java. It's all fine. So the access denied. So the access is denied since my command prompt have administrative privilege. So I'm gonna open this command prompt in a Windows administrator mode. So here it get compiled and you can find a file called class file. So what happened is your .java file has been converted into a file called .class file. So .java has been converted to .class. So yep, now this thing happens in JDK, Java Development Kit. Okay, so now to run this program I'm going to use something called as JRE, Java Runtime Environment. Yeah, Java space hello Java. Here goes the output. So this is how your basic Java program runs. So why does I need this Java knowledge? Because your Android chosen your Java as a basic programming language for developing an applications, because it is an object-oriented programming language and it got a great memory usage. Since your Android is going to be a smartphone's operating system, end of the day it's a small device, so we need a good memory management. Yep. So I had programming in Java. What should I do? It's very simple. Just learn Java, right? So why have Google chose Android? I mean Java for Android. So this is the reason why they have chosen. So yeah, now we are going to see get a basic idea on mobile phones and smartphones, a basic idea on mobile, smartphone and tablet platforms, identify the portion of Android platform, and background and history. That's definitely really a big session. Yep. And what should you learn, and opportunities, some demos. We're gonna see all these things. Yeah, let's get started. Mobile phone. See, it's a very tiny device. I mean, that's a handheld device which has been invented a decades ago. So what are the things that does this mobile phone can do? I can make a call and I can send a SMS, short messaging service. I can see the call records. Of course, I can capture an image. I can run a music. I can browse the web. That's going to be a basic web browser. Yeah, not going to have the advanced web browser as well. Yeah. So these are the things that a very normal mobile phone can do. Though this is a Nokia Street Mobile with these features. Yeah. And games. You see, these are the utility applications. I have a EMI calculator, cost benefit analysis, or a compound interest calculator. So, and you can have some few things. I can make a task list. I can make a reminder. I can fix the appointment or check for the appointments, and games. So see, there are few games, something Sudoku or Terrace, or a very famous snake game that many people used to play, even I as well. So then, see, I got all these things. Then why should I switch over from the mobile device to the smartphone device? Because the mobile device they are using Java micro edition, or technically it's called as J2ME. Yeah, the problem with the Java micro edition, which these companies like Nokia, Samsung, Sony Ericsson, and many things have faced, where these things, memory usage, they have got the vendor specific implementation and insufficient memory and not a proper memory management. Of course, the device compatibility issues, and they don't have a complete access to the core system of a mobile. Yeah, and vendor specific implementation of KVM, the virtual machine, I'd say that. And there's a site called J2ME Head, where many developers have written a lot of dislike comments. So they want to switch to some other application, like some other device. There comes the smartphone into the picture. See, a smartphone is, once again, it's a handheld device which offers many advanced computing features, like you can make a call, that's a very default thing, and you got an advanced browser, front cam, and multi-processing, and it's got a really great Android operating system. Yeah. So see, these are the worldwide smartphones which we are going to see. One is Android, and next is a very famous iPhone, and BlackBerry, and Palmberry. Palmberry is a product of HP. Yeah. So tablets. See, the smartphone has been also moved to a next level called tablets. So what is this tablets? Generally, we used to have a tablets, right? But this things is like a mini monitor. There is a small monitor, so which can you can have a really good screen view, and you can have great gestures on this smartphone tablets. Yeah. So these are the application platforms. So we have sorted it alphabetically. Basically, we start with Android. You can develop that using Java, C, C++, and this is open source, completely based on Linux. And coming to the Linux, this is not at all operating system. This is actually a kernel. So what is a kernel? A kernel is simply the heart of the operating system. And we have Bada OS of Samsung, BlackBerry, iOS. iOS use Objective-C, Migu, and Symbian. It's a very famous in Nokia. WebOS, Windows Mobile, they use C Sharp, since they have their own .NET framework. Yeah. So why should I take? I have all this list of smartphones. There are 9 different mobile platforms, and why should I specifically choose Android? Because you can see the picture that 51% of the mobile users were using Android. So Samsung, HTC, Motorola, so they are very keen, or they got really good interest in developing a mobile phone for Android operating system. Yep. So why should I go for Android? So generally, featured phones are 60, and smartphones are 40%. But in that 40%, 40% of the mobile is Android mobile. So there's a really great market. Yeah. And so these are some of the statistics by a smartphone owner. See the acquisition rate in just 3 months, it's get increased by Android. 54.6% of the users were using Android, and 36 were in iOS. So we got some questions for you. So a person who invented the Android. Let's check the answer in the later part. And what are these yummy things related with Android? Yeah, let's look this even later. The answers are, any idea who invented Android? There's a very famous person called Andy Rubin and his friends. And these yummy things are the flavors of Android. So cupcake, ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, and the famous lollipop. That's a current version. So this is going to be a really good history of Android in a worldwide market. So Android Incorporation was founded in Palo Alto, California, by this Andy Rubin, Rich Miller, and Nick Steers and Charlie Waldron in 2003. Later on, it has been acquired by Google Incorporation, and the Beta SDK software development kit was introduced in 2007. See, here you can find the worldwide acquisition rate of Android. The first device, HTC Dream, with Android 1.0 was introduced in 23rd of September with Google services, web browsers, Android market, and multitasking with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well. So these are the other versions: Cupcake, donut, eclair, Frio, gingerbread, honeycomb, ICS, and then we go for latest version called jelly bean or Kit Kat and lollipop. You find the different similarity, right? It starts with A, B, alpha, beta, then from C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J for jelly bean, K for Kit Kat, L for lollipop. And what could be the M? Mango. Oh, that's not a sweet, eh? Okay, some mango cake, something that could be a very crazy, guys. So here 2.3.3 gingerbread is going to be a really great spread off for Android, since there are great smartphone retailers who develop their smartphones at a very cheap cost. So my friends are back. 12 million. Any idea what is this 12 million and significance of what's this, a smartphone? Yeah. Who is this guy? A person waiting to purchase Android? Okay, the answers are: initial Android code was 12 million LOC, line of codes, and a smartphone's significance we got in map, live traffic things, and a lot of things. And this guy is an inventor of Android, Mr. Andy Rubin. So you can see the some statistics of smartphone market share, and see it has seen that Android in August 2011 it's 150 million. The Android market has the highest percentage of free apps with 57% when compared to the Apple market. Yeah. So the market is getting higher, right? In 2011, only after the issue, the release, there was a really great thing. They got some 550 new Android devices that has been activated every day, and it supports 231 carriers around 123 countries and 39 manufacturing partners that includes HTC, Samsung, Sony, etc. And Moto. Google has joined a club together with Moto, and they created a thing in with 224,500 numbers of patents which Google acquired through Motorola, using defending itself against lawsuits. Yeah. So nowadays, where the Android goes, it goes to the Android TV. Yeah, the complete TV. What happened was, in the meanwhile, the BlackBerry got pissed off with this Android, so they are trying to repack the Android apps for the BlackBerry thing, but that's completely gone failure. Yeah, this Open Handset Alliance in November 2007, lot of manufacturers: Samsung, Motorola, HTC, LG, Cisco, Texas, Intel, Nvidia, and see lot of mobile operators: Verizon, T-Mobile. Every people joined together to make Android a great success. Coming to the Asia Pacific region, which is our region, where we get devices from China with just $96, and you don't need to pay anything for developing an Android application. It's a completely open source platform. It's really easy, since many people are good with Java, and integration is easy, and the images is unlimited as well. So you got Android market, and you can go here and launch your applications, or go to Amazon, or go to enterprise market from Cisco. Yeah. So these are the strategies whenever your app fails. So you get a lot of strategical report from the Google Play Store, which can help you to make more clear things. You, you can get all these error logs from the Google Play Store whenever your apps get crashed while running into the phone. Yeah, and you can check out in Google Market with just $25 for the initial payment, and Amazon Market and Enterprise Market as well. Yeah, you can also launch your app as a paid app. Just you can integrate your app with AdMob, or making a small ad. Yeah, you can earn from that ad. Of course the Android jobs are getting increased day by day, because a lot of Android programmers needed, because every company deserve to have their own app, so that all their features could be explained more clearly. Yeah. So this was a small game that's been developed just in 24 hours, sorry, 8 hours. So here you can get the source code. Yeah. And these are the some small applications which develop as quick as possible. And some other good thing in Android is, see, you can have the application, lot of thing. You can also integrate the Android with a board called Arduino, which you can control any embedded things. Yeah. Augmented reality. Augmented reality is helpful to discover an object which you cannot able to see even, but you can see that using Android thing. Yeah. Of course, yeah, Android is now on space, because a satellite carrying thing, which is supports with Android. So, how the Google describes the Android: a first truly open and comprehensive platform for mobile devices, all of the software to run a mobile phone, but without the proprietary obstacles that have hidden mobile innovation. It's completely based on Linux, as I said. So what do you get with this Android software development kit? It provides a compiler, it provides a debugger, it provides a device where you can check your thing. Yeah. It has its own virtual machine as well. Yeah, you can do a background process with a rich user interface, 2D 3D graphics with embedded SQL database. That's a database which could be added. Yeah. So we got a lot of the features. DVM is just like JVM. This is called as Dalvik virtual machine. Yep. And see, a small Android mobile which has all the following sensors: accelerometer, GPS global positioning system, thermal sensor, gyroscope sensor, light sensor, magnetic sensor, and voice search. You can add all the sensor with your application logic to make a smart Droid. I mean a smart Android. Yeah, you can also use TTS, text to speech, which Google Maps use. So this is the architecture of Android. So this top layer, all your application gets installed. Yeah. And this is a framework which supports all this top layer, and this is the supporting library like SSL or SGL, any core libraries. And here what all your apps get run. It's whenever you click on phone, it come pick its framework. If it wants some library, it gets from here and run here. Or coach, if you are if at all you want to use some kernel things like a driver or something like that, you can use this Linux kernel. Yeah, it's right over here. All this contain all the drivers, keypad drivers, camera drivers, flashlight drivers. Yeah, whenever you want to turn on the Wi-Fi, you go to settings and turn on the Wi-Fi. It comes here, gets its framework. For library, it gets some other library, and go down, and using the Wi-Fi driver, it turns the flags on. Yep. So what is the basic requirement? The basic requirement for setting up the development environment is, you want this thing, Windows XP or Macintosh, Linux. I have just tested it on Ubuntu Linux. Yeah. And it's supported development environment Eclipse with 3.4 or greater, JDK 1.5 plus, and IDT plugin. Now we don't want all the stuffs. We just need to download a ADT bundle from Google. They provide this. So this setup is really much larger. You need to download all the things separately. But now this installation made very easy. So which we are going to see that in the next video. Yeah. So finally we are going to do this all the setup in just one click. Yeah. You can download it right away, and we can say hello to Android. Yeah. Let's see it in the next video. Yeah. Thanks for watching.